What's going on, people? Ersin here. Welcome back to the channel. Oh my god, Arsenal haven't played in the past week, yet there's been so much drama going on. Last night, Liverpool drew 2-2 against Everton at Goodison Park, and all the Liverpool fans are mad at Mike Oliver, PG Manuel, Virgil van Dijk's hit out at Everton. Arne Slot got sent off and refused to do any media interviews after the game, while Kai Havertz is now injured for the rest of the season and requires surgery. We're going to go through everything, all the drama circulating that game. It might be a bit late, but now I've calmed things down, I have more of a logical thing to say without just wearing my Arsenal badge on. But when you look at it, what's happening? Everton v Liverpool. What a game that was, by the way. Mo Salah, inevitable, absolutely cooking for Liverpool with a sensational assist for McAllister, who headed it in. Beto scoring, breezing past Van Dijk for the first goal. Then you had, Salah scoring, making a big impact in such a big game where it's the final game at Goodison Park. And then the raucous as Goodison Park erupted following James Tarkowski's last-ditch equaliser. And for me, as a spectacle, that's what the Premier League is all about. Fans, rivalry, beef. You see Curtis Jones arguing with Abdoulaye Doucouré after the game. Both players get sent off. The referee, Mike Oliver, who had a disaster class in the media again. Now he's trending all over when he should never have been officiating in the game. And we're going to go through all the reaction, all what the Liverpool fans have been saying, and giving my Arsenal take on it. First things first, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. 541 subscribers. Thank you. To all the Liverpool fans that are raging at the referee, this is my reaction to you lot. You can't be mad at Arsenal fans for blaming the referee for drawing the game when you're 7 points clear of us, by the way, but then moan at us for moaning at the referees being 7 points behind. There's been so many instances where we've been checked by the referees where really and truly we could have easily been level or even above you in the title race. This is one of the first games I've seen Liverpool get hard done by, which, when I look back at it, the referee should never have officiated the game in the first place.
Season, they try to rob us of a league title every season. Every season, that little prick finds a way to shaft us. Every fucking season. Every season. Every season, they try to rob us of a league.
You know what? I like his passion, man. I've got to respect him, but how hypocritical is they come out with that when you're 7 points above us? I mean, you see some of our referee decisions. It's actually crazy. I want to go through this Everton tweet right here. I've seen this person pop up on my For You page on this app, right? That is petty right there. In the weekend, Plymouth beat Liverpool 1-0. They now face Man City in the FA Cup. Fair play to them. They had massive momentum from that game. They ended up beating Millwall in the Championship.
I don't believe it. Fucking James Tarkowski smashes it at the back post.
How is that not a free kick? How have they not given a free kick?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. How's up?
Still find a way in stoppage time to fuck everything up.
I don't care. This guy's one of the funniest Liverpool fans. Like, if you have seen Jonathan Morley's TikTok, God, get your popcorn out. It is absolute gold. When they didn't win the league 2 seasons ago. And credit to this guy. This guy was massive back then. And he's lost all of that weight. And now he's got massive again on TikTok. I've actually spoke to him a few times. He's really funny. He's a cool bloke. But I made a reaction to his reaction on TikTok. Check that out. But he's called that Michael Oliver.
Michael Oliver, the prick. Your mum's a whore, you fucking bitch. Someone punch him in the face right now. Your mother is a prostitute.
Abdoulaye Doucouré shushes the Liverpool fans and they lose their minds, but Trent shushes the City fans and it's perfectly acceptable behaviour. An Everton fan is calling out Liverpool fans for their double standards, and it's perfectly true, right? Anyways, it's cinema. It's cinema. But now this is where things get a little too far. Liverpool doing it again. Liverpool fans raging. They go out of their way to racially abuse Abdoulaye Doucouré because Abdoulaye Doucouré celebrated at the Liverpool fans after the game. Do you know how fickle that is? Racism, yeah, over a game of football. It's just abhorrent. It's absolutely abhorrent. Shout out to Corey, one of the most underrated Premier League players from his time. Like he was a baller from Watford. Now he's at Everton, a quality box to box midfielder. I'll say this, and he deserves a lot of respect and praise. And getting on to Jamie Carragher here, Carragher not happy they drew. He deserves this. Jamie Carragher deserves all the stick he gets for what he said about Ethan Nwaneri not being allowed to be in the changing room with the Arsenal team, using that to get a one-up on Mikel Arteta when actually it's against the law to Premier League rules to be in the same dressing room with aged footballers. Do you know what I mean? And seeing his reaction was absolutely insane. Liverpool fans are moaning at that, as you saw, but apparently they failed to sell off Colin Bradley, failed to book Con McAllister and Diaz, failed to give Everton a penalty for a handball on Konate, by the way, which was a similar handball to what Erdegaard did at Anfield. Now they've changed their mind on it apparently. But yeah, Arsenal have been costed points. I'm not even making up the points. It's an Everton fan. An Everton fan is back on us. We are not hated by everybody. Yay! But do you know what I mean? We've been shagged differently by this guy. Sending off Miles Lewis Kelly. I've said he's a disgrace. I've said he is a disgrace and he should not be officiating games. So I understand with Liverpool fans, yeah, the anger towards this man. But he was crap for both teams and he shouldn't be officiating. But what will Gary Neville say? This guy has it all out for Arteta. Yeah. What about Slot, who got sent off? I just want to bring up this tweet right here. Matt Letizia, last night, came out and said, be careful. Jamie gets very upset when you bring this up. It upsets his family and he'll threaten you with a phone call to never mention it again. You can't be coming at young players for celebrating and having done this. When you've humiliated yourself on a video and then the next day going on BBC, ITV saying what you did was embarrassing. Or was it Sky Sport or Sky or something like that? Obviously, Kai Havertz being injured. Disgrace from the board. Absolute fans. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. You know, Liverpool fans, you know, you could watch my watch-alongs and react to me and laugh at me. And then these were the same people that said they're going to go 9 points clear. I seen this tweet from a Palace fan, HLTCO. Big up him. I see his tweets all the time. After 95% of the time, he hits a nail on the head. Congratulations to Everton. They won the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, and just let them have their moment. Let them have their moment, man. It's the last ever kick of the game at Goodison Park in a Merseyside derby. Everton are a completely different scenario to Liverpool. Liverpool fighting for a league title. I can't lie, if this was Arsenal against Tottenham and we're celebrating a draw without winning the Invincibles, I'm not going to celebrate. I'll be relieved. I'll be like, come on, but when I look at it from Everton's point of view, let them have their moment. Then this interview here, you look at this interview, oh my God. Somebody said that he cheated on his... Damn. I look at this interview here after the game, very condescending towards Everton. This is their cup final. But this should have been your cup final. This would have been a chance to go 9 points clear at the top of the league, build back that momentum after you lost it against Plymouth. You didn't play against Plymouth. You had 90 minutes to have a great game and you had a disaster class. but it's Everton's cup final. Let me enjoy that moment. Let me enjoy that moment. Obviously, what will the overlap say about this? What about last night's antics? What Liverpool were doing? What Slot was doing? Will Gary Neville call them out? Will they fuck? Yeah. What Curtis Jones did after the game, absolute head loss, right? Deserved his red card. The scraps after that were peak cinema. It was great entertainment, pure passion. Pedro Manuel getting called out by Liverpool fans this time. But when we did it, they told us to be quiet. Don't don't be a hypocrite. Just don't. Yeah, the Salah situation there, that should have been a foul, but that didn't lead up to the goal. That didn't lead up to the goal. Liverpool fans were whining about how much added time they had. The truth is, don't waste so much time then. Don't. Get on with the game. They told Arsenal fans after our draw against Man City, it's minimum, guys. It's 90 plus minimum. It's not maximum. It's minimum. Man City scumbag and equaliser. The same referee that sent off Trossard for kicking the ball away. The same referee that gave Arsenal Skelly a red card. The same referee on nonsense, bro. Like, Pedro and Moore are just terrible. I want to go through this tweet here. Mikel is showing them who's boss when he's literally following the law. Jamie Carragher. The thing is with Carragher, right? When he's next to pundits like Henry, he's around Michael Richards and Kate Abdos, he's funny. He's cool. He's a great pundit. Monday Night Football, he makes the show really good with how authentic he comes off across, how good his insight is on the game, how he talks about tactics. But when he's around Gary Neville or a Man United player, he's insufferable. His agendas, it's about how to be clickbaity. It's not gotta be like that. And before I go, we're gonna react to this video right here. The Premier League is corrupt.
The Premier League is so corrupt. They just want Liverpool to drop points. That's what they want to happen.
I'm so bored of hearing every Premier League fan blame every defeat on corruption. Oh, the Premier League's corrupt. They don't want Liverpool to win the league. And then Arsenal fans think the exact same thing. Who do they want to win the league then, guys? Nottingham Forest, Michael Oliver, a corrupt disgrace to the sport.
All I'll say to that is, before I get into it, this guy wore a Newcastle shirt and was paid by the president who runs Man City to referee a game in their homeland. That's all I'm gonna say. So the argument could be they're both against Arsenal and Liverpool for Man City to win the league and for Newcastle to do better. That's the argument that could be had. But
I'm convinced at this point people don't know what the word corrupt means. Arsenal fans think that Oliver purposely gives decisions against them. Liverpool fans think the exact same thing.
There has been a biasness against Arsenal. There has been a biasness, an unconscious biasness against Arsenal with some of the, and I'll go through the evidence. Like, because of the way the media have clowned our behaviour, the referees have seen that. But
what would he get out of that? Just use logic for a second.
To feel superior. To feel superior in the mind. To make the game all about him for an ego boost. You've seen Gary Neville defend him. Pedro Manuel defended by Sky Sports. Because they're out. Yet when they do something bad, they can hide. And they thrive off of it. Otherwise, he would. And if we got called out for his actions, he wouldn't be referee in a big game like this. He knows he gets away with it. That's what he gains from it. I like his content, by the way, and he's not biased. He's not biased. Shout out AMJ. His content on TikTok is very good, bro. But yeah.
Second, think. What would he get out of that? The truth is, he's not very good at being a referee.
Fair.
It's as simple as that. In my opinion, he referees in an overly emotional state. He's swayed a lot by the crowd. Like, that Arnie Slot red card yesterday was ridiculous. And he's made so many ridiculous decisions this season. But use your logic. He's not corrupt. He's just not very good at his job.
Yeah, shout at him, man. Shout at him. But like, obviously, Lee Judges, he came out about Michael Oliver, and that was funny. Not given. No one spoke about this. This is Wolves against Arsenal, by the way. Same players. Not red. And there was a lot of media outcry about this, I remember. Same manager, same referee. Letter of the law, but don't want to ruin the game. Now, onto this point about the Everton equaliser. Howard Webb's going to come out and say they didn't want to ruin the last minute celebrations. That will come out. That will come out. They didn't want to. When you look at the Konate foul, was it soft? I think in a different circumstances, the goal might not have been given. Do you know what I mean? But because of the Everton celebrations, last minute, final game at Goodison. Do you know what I mean? They didn't want to ruin the celebrations. That's what Howard Webb will say, when really it would have been a soft foul. And I sound petty as an Arsenal fan. Yeah? To go back to these. Liverpool fans are crying at the referee and the 7 points clear because of these decisions. This would have been a 1-0 Arsenal win. We'd have just defended for our lives and got a 1-0 win. This game we were 1-0 up, battering Brighton. This incident happens. They get a draw 1-1, right? This was a last minute goal ruled out because Kivior has jumped at somebody, but he won the ball. Same guy, Mr. Van Dijk, best centre-back in the world, kicking out at Havertz, having so many decisions go his way. Should have been sent off. And you go back into that Miles getting a red card and the media outcry and the way people have been telling him how to behave. Where's the same energy for Curtis fucking Jones? Who I think is a baller. I've had Curtis Jones at Arsenal. But, So that's why I feel conflicted to give like sympathy to Liverpool. You know, because some of these decisions they're from last season, previous seasons, but this almost cost us a point and 2 points. This definitely cost us 2 points. 2? 4? 6? Yeah, that's from this season. So we were owed 6 points. And then that would have put us level with the title race at Liverpool. So, but let me know what you think, guys, in the comments. Let me know what you think. Absolute chaos from the game. It was a good spectacle. Salah, there's no word about how good of a player he has been from the game and how well Liverpool, how well Everton responded because of VAR, because of Pedro Morel. But yeah, in a bit, people. In a bit. I'm out.